Hey buddies, SomeNutzGuy here. Hope you're having an awesome day so far. In this video, we are going to be teaching you guys all about all of the different vault modifiers and how they work and how you can get them. So, first things first, when you enter a vault, it will randomly generate a number of modifiers for that vault for you. In this case, we got speedy, slowed, and it's also a scavenger vault, which is the objective, not a modifier. And that's something I'm going to be doing another video on at a later date. But our modifiers here are speedy and slowed, which I believe make us move faster and make us move slower. So sometimes they can interact with each other in a way that actually nullifies them, funnily enough. Oh, hello, Tubbo. You coming for me? No, you're not? Okay. So yes, you get random modifiers when you enter a vault. Sometimes they can be great, sometimes they can be bad. Sometimes they can be so bad that it's worth just bailing straight away like we just did then. Not that vault, of course, but sometimes you might get difficult, trapped, and unlucky. You're going to get less loot in chests. There's going to be more chests are trapped, and all the mobs are going to be hitting harder, so you can't really can't really farm kills, soul shards, or, do the objective being the boss, as an example. So that might be a vault that you just say, you know what? Cut my losses. I'm out of here. Probably a good idea. So yeah, modifiers will randomly generate when you jump in. However, there's also a way that you can control the modifiers that you get, and that is through catalysts. Catalysts here. So you get catalyst fragments in the vaults. You get catalyst fragments with these little colorful things, and then you can create the vault catalysts. So what they're going to do is they're going to add modifiers. So this one will add a random positive and a random negative modifier. This one will add a random positive and a predetermined negative modifier. Fast reduces the time that you have in the vault by 2.5 minutes. And this one adds a specific positive modifier and a cursed modifier, which are slightly different from the normal positive or negative ones. We'll talk a bit more about those. The way catalysts work is you put them in an anvil. So if I put this crystal here and this one with the positive and negative random, we'll see that we get lucky and rotten for that vault crystal, and I can just build that if I want to, but I'm not necessarily wanting to do that one. I might instead want to try a different crystal and see what we get there. So yes, catalysts will give you a different set of modifiers depending on which crystal you put in there. The same crystal is always going to deliver the same modifiers, but if you have 5 or 6 crystals, you can kind of go through each one and check which one has the best modifiers. You can also stack these modifiers. So we've now got lucky and rotten. We might want healing for this. So we can actually go like this and continue to add more and more modifiers here. And we can really then just design the perfect crystal for us. Now, you're almost always, if not always, going to be adding negatives. And you can, and if you get a positive and a negative that cancel each other out, then that can be good, but you're obviously not getting the benefit of the positive. So designing these crystals with an objective in mind could be really good. Say, for example, I have lucky on here, right? So I may have kept trying different catalysts until I got, say, gilded. Gilded is going to make random chests have a chance of being gilded. Lucky means you get extra loot per chest. And then I would focus that run specifically on getting as many chests as possible. However, if I had healing and crowded, as an example, I might then look for an extra catalyst to put on to give me strong. So crowded makes more enemies, which is technically a negative. Healing heals me, and strong increases the damage that I do. So if you put all those factors combined, the negative is that it spawns additional mobs near you. But if your objective for that vault is to farm soul shards, i.e. kill as many mobs as possible, then actually it's a benefit because strong gives you extra damage, healing obviously heals you, extra mobs means there's more mobs to kill, and if your goal is to farm soul shards, that's perfect for you. So designing your crystals with an objective in mind using catalysts is very, very, very powerful. Alright, so we understand how catalysts work and the generation of different modifiers. So now what we need to do is understand what all of the different modifiers are. And fortunately, the vaulthunters.gg website has a list of all of them. It also tells us whether they can be randomly rolled when entering the vault, or whether they require a catalyst, or in some cases, whether they need to be crafted. I'll go over those unique cases in just a moment. First things first, we're going to go through these really quickly. I will link this in the description below for you as well, guys. If anyone wants to just click and go through them themselves. If anyone wants me to read them to them, that's what we're going to be doing really quickly, just going through all of these. So Gilded is +1 set of gilded chests. Hoard is +2 sets of gilded chests. And Treasure is +3 sets of gilded chests. Safe Zone means no chests will be trapped. Trapped increases the chance of trapped chests by 3. Journey will increase an artifact chance by 15, Exploration by 25%, and Odyssey by 50%. Prismatic will increase the chance to find catalyst fragments and can only be random rolled. You can't get this on a catalyst. Plentiful has double the chance of vault ores, and Rich has triple the chance of vault ores. Copious has quadruple the chance of vault ores, but can only be gained from a catalyst, not from random rolls when entering a dungeon, a vault. Silent reduces the number of mobs spawning by 4. And to clarify what these ones mean, there are, of course, mob spawners in the vaults, but also you will randomly, periodically spawn mobs just around the player within the vaults, even if there's no mob spawners. And these will modify that spawning, the ones that spawn around the player. So silent means that it's going to be -4, and 4 is the default, therefore you're getting no spawns. Personal space is -2, so it's having the amount of spawns that generally spawn around you. Crowded increases it by 4, doubling that. Chaotic increases it by 7, and Impossible increases it by 10. Daycare and Giant will change all the mobs to babies or giants and can only be gained from catalysts. Frenzy will increase mobs damage by 3 times, and they're +10% movement speed, but they only have 1 health. This is interesting. Frenzy, they do triple damage, move 10% faster, but they only have 1 health. Furious, mobs will deal 50% damage, and Raging, they do +100% damage. Poisonous, Withering, Fatiguing, and Freezing can all only be gained from catalysts, and they give mobs a chance of applying those effects when they hit you. These are the difficulty modifiers. So Easy will reduce the vault level by 10, Simple by 20, and Trivial by 30. And what that means, if your vault level is 30, right, you go into a vault, all the vault mobs will be also, and the vault boss will be at level 30 with you. However, with these modifiers, then the mob levels and boss levels are going to be modified. So if you're level 30 and you get the trivial modifier, the mobs that you're fighting are going to be level 1, and it will, in fact, be trivial. Difficult, of course, difficult, hard, and challenging are the reverse of that, with +15, +30, and +60. These are the player modifiers that affect you specifically when you're in the vault. Luck increases your luck level, and unlucky reduces your luck level. Super unlucky reduces your luck level by 3. Hunger will give you +1 hunger. Starving will give you +2 hunger. Tired and mega tired will give you mining fatigue 1 and 2. Slowed will give you +1 slowness. Mega slowed +2 slowness. Weakened and mega weakened +1 and +2 weakness. Speedy, super speed. You can kind of get the pattern here. Speedy and super speed will give you +1 speed and +2 speed. Luckier and super lucky will give you +2 and +3 luck. Healing and super healing gives you regeneration and +2 regeneration. Strong and mega strong gives you +1 and +2 strength. These are the time modifiers that affect the amount of time that you actually have in the vault. So fast will reduce it by 2.5 minutes, faster by 5 minutes, and rush by 10 minutes. Optimistic will give you +5, endless will give you +10, extended will give you +2.5. Interesting order they've done that. And rotten vault power-ups will have no effect. Vault power-ups will be like your candy bars and power bars, etc. So there's also raffle and locked. Raffle is, I believe, the speed running event type vault. Locked does mean the vault is locked, and the only way of getting out of that vault is by completing the objective, whether that killing the boss or scavenging or cakes or whatever the case may be. The objective for that dungeon needs to be completed. And finally, the gear modifiers. Resilient, Reinforced, and Indestructible will reduce durability damage by 30, 60, and 100%. Frail, Fragile, and Destructive will increase durability damage by 50, 100, and 200%. Now, bearing in mind that vault gear can't have mending, therefore has a limited life, these ones can be really rough. The Frail, Fragile, Destructive can be really rough if you've got some nice gear. Definitely worth considering bailing, or at least just really avoiding any fights if you end up with these modifiers. Clumsy will reduce your parry by 100%. Vulnerable will reduce your resistance by 100%, and Inert will reduce your cooldown reduction by 100%. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all the different modifiers that you can get in the vaults. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, consider subscribing. I go live on Twitch every day except Monday and Friday. It'd be great to see some of you guys there. I'm also running an SMP server on Vault Hunters, which you guys would be welcome to join. All you got to do is jump on the Twitch channel, earn 3,000 channel points, and that will allow you to unlock the whitelist through the channel point redemptions. Alrighty, guys. Hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Take care.